Hello Libra, and welcome to my channel, White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This Tarotscope reading will cover the 1st to the 15th of November 2025. For a complete reading, and just in case something does not resonate with you, always check your 4 main placements: Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All the links to those are down below in the description box. In this video, we'll take a look at the planets that can influence you the most and how, and then we're going to get some messages from the tarot. Keep in mind that when you consult your other placements, the messages from the stars will be catered to every single zodiac sign, so they will be different. It's not the same for everyone, of course. Okay, Libra. Before we start, I'd like to first say thank you to everyone who's put a donation in my PayPal donation jar. Very much appreciated. The information for that is also down below. Let's start, Libra, because Venus is going to be in your sign until the 6th. And everyone can still see you glow, so keep enjoying this. It'll amplify your charm, and this will give you the winning edge in every situation. Also, you're going to have financial improvements thanks to the Sun. The Sun is going to be in your money zone of the chart at the start of the month. So you've got it. You've got the love situation going well, and also money, of course, because Venus rules not only love, beauty, and harmony, but also cash flows. Okay, on the 4th of November, we're going to take a look at Mars, because Mars is going to go into Sagittarius. And this is going to give you that determination that you're going to match it with your mental agility to move past obstacles. This is really, really good for you, okay? So set your sights very high and keep going, okay? This is going to allow you to go very far. Let's just put it this way. This is a great combination for you. Okay. Then the day after, what happens is that we have a beautiful full moon in Taurus. With this, it's going to be a really good day to find opportunities to save money. So update your budget. I know you like spending, but you're going to have to update it. Okay. We're going to have a special video on this on the full moon as well, so you can get a lot more information there. Okay. On the 6th, Venus, we're going to have to say goodbye to Venus in your sign in Libra, because she will be moving into Scorpio. So let's hope that you had a happily ever after. Let's hope that you were able to fix anything in love, because as you know, Venus does come in to fix and balance things up, but being the justice scales, it could also have brought to a conclusion. Okay, let's hope you had a happily ever after. When Venus enters Scorpio, if you fixed up that love, it's going to transmute and become passion, okay? It will develop. In fact, other than simply with love, Venus, as we were saying, strengthens your cash flow. In this case, in Scorpio, it's going to be in your 2nd house. So it's going to be great because you're going to have incoming money. Maybe you were expecting something to come in and it didn't come in. It's going to come in. The problem is you're going to be tempted to spend it very quickly, okay? That's why the new moon was telling you to take a look at your budget and try to save something, okay? This is going to be very difficult not to spend, especially starting on the 9th, because Mercury will be going retrograde. And when this happens, you're going to have the propensity to spend a little bit more than you should, okay? Keep in mind that Mercury, the messenger, is upside down, meaning that we're going to be very careful with what we say, which in your case is not a problem because you actually already do this, okay? You measure words, you think things through various times, but keep in mind that others won't, so they may be a little bit more impetuous. Confusions can come up, misunderstandings can come up. This will last only until the 29th, okay? It's 20 days of retrograde. Then on the 11th, we have Jupiter in retrograde as well. Jupiter will remain in retrograde until the 10th of March, 2026. It's going to give you time to reflect a lot on things such as your home life, security, family, and what all that means to you. So we're going to have the entire winter to do so. The days are long and dark. We're going to have time to do that. Okay. On the 11th as well, White Angel Messages will be celebrating its very first year on YouTube. So I'll be uploading a bonus video for every single zodiac sign, and it's going to hold some messages for the upcoming new year. Okay, not the new year 2026, but the next 12 months are the new year with the next year, let's say, with white angel messages. Yes, it will contain love messages. It'll have messages sort of like this, like the Tarotscope readings, and a combination of the birthday videos with the oracle cards. I don't want to spoil too much, so I'll see you on the 11th. Okay, let's start seeing what messages come through for you, Libra, from the Zodiac. Sorry, from the cards. I was already thinking too much ahead of myself. Okay, yikes. 6 of Wands. Okay, the 6 of Wands. You have a victory or you don't have a victory. Do you want it or not? This is incredible. You're starting off with wanting your rewards and not getting them. Do you want Libra? Do you want success or not? Do you want success or failure? This is something that you have to choose. Incredible. Wow, let's get into this. In fact, I got distracted when I said Zodiac because something was happening energy-wise here and I wasn't understanding it. And then I realized I had said, what's the Zodiac's got to do with it? Okay. Let's see what this is all about. Because you're going to have the power to decide success or failure of something. Like, are you going to get your reward or not? Okay. A Libra that does not get a reward. This is going to be strange. Let me go see. Spirit, can we have an elaboration on this? Any more information? Oh, okay. Thank you. Did I have any doubt? I mean, the latest readings that we had for Libra were all based on love, even if it was simple Tarotscope. We have the Lovers in the reverse, major arcana. Okay, do you see it? There they are. Okay, there is disharmony. There's some sort of imbalance or indecision. Okay, with a Libra, I would say that there's either an imbalance or most likely an indecision that you're going to be deciding on. Okay, success or failure, because there's something that's not perfect in paradise. Okay, now at the beginning of the month, we still have Venus in Libra. Okay, it can still get done, and then we're going to move into Scorpio, and this is also going to be transformation as well, but we'll see that ahead. Yeah, the Lovers. Okay, so yikes, you're gonna have to fix this. You're gonna be responsible for fixing this at this point. The Fool, you're afraid to take that leap of faith, Libra. It's in the reverse. Okay, you're really afraid to do this. There's something that you fear in this situation, right? Because you're not ready to go out there and you're hesitating. Let's go see why. What's going on? Oh, okay. The Four of Swords is in the reverse. You're recovering from something. Okay. Why you're not jumping into it, etc. Why you're the one that's going to have to determine this? Because you're still recovering from the past and from the past readings that we've had. Okay. Yeah. You're coming out. The thing is, this is actually pretty good because you're starting to come back to life. Let's just put it this way. In love, because this is definitely a love situation. In love, you're starting to come back, but it's a little slow. Okay? You're not just like waking up. You see how this little bird is still sleeping? Okay? There's the light. The sun is hitting the bird, but the bird is still sleeping. Okay? It's not like the alarm goes off and you jump out of bed and it's like, yay! Okay, love is back. Let's go have fun. Nope. Okay? You're awakening. Yes. You're recovering. Yes. But you're coming back to life, but it's a little bit slow because you were a little burnt in the past. Okay? Whoever this person is, you're not going to jump into it really quickly because they left a scar on you. This person left a scar on you. Okay? And that's why you're deciding success or failure. No wonder. Okay. The Hangman. Okay. Okay, we're getting something done here. Okay. You're trying to see things from a different perspective, but you're not completely convinced. You're waiting for something. You're waiting. You see how there's this little clock right there? Right there at the bird. You're waiting. You're waiting for something. Let's go find out what this waiting is all about. Okay. Yeah, you're still dragging Now in November, stuff from the past readings. It still hasn't completely closed. There's something happening. Let's go see. What are you waiting for? You're waiting to stand your ground. You're waiting for the moment to stand up for yourself and say, hey, this is it. This is my boundary. Okay? So you're just waiting for the right moment because you're recovering. First, you're going to pick yourself up. First, you're going to recharge your energy. Okay? And then when you're ready, because you've been waiting, okay, you are waiting. When you've recovered your energy and the time is right, you're going to say, okay, here it is. This is my boundary and these are the rules. Okay? Because whatever happened, you're going to rebalance it because you're the Libra. Okay? I know this responsibility falls on you and maybe you don't like it because you would like others to do their part as well. But the balancing stuff, that's all up to you. And you're going to be doing it by standing up for yourself. You're going to declare, this is my territory. This is yours. Okay, let's get things straight. Okay, very good, Libra. I'm glad you do this. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. Okay. You still have... Yeah, you're establishing your boundaries with this and you're still a little bit guarded because despite the fact that you do stand up for yourself, and I'm really proud of you for this, good. The fact is you still have this sense of insecurity. You're not used to doing this. You're not used to setting boundaries with people, putting them in their place, etc. You are a really harmonious sign and you like peace and you like tranquility. You don't like doing this stuff. You give... Let's say you give harmony to others and you expect it back, but not necessarily will they do that, okay? You respect other people's boundaries, but not necessarily will they respect yours. So, unfortunately, you're going to have to put somebody in their place and establish your boundaries, okay? While doing this, because this is not really you, okay, you're not going to feel very secure in this situation, and you do have that scar from the past, okay? So you're going to be guarded. Okay, you're not going to let your guard down. In fact, you're not, see, the Fool's not jumping into it. You're taking it, as we said, one step at a time. Okay. And then we have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, you are doing this to avoid conflict. Okay, you're being very diplomatic about it. Nothing is surprising me here. You're simply, you want to do this, you're taking it slow to avoid conflicts. Okay, well, that's wise. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, there is. Oh, Ace of Swords. And it's in the reverse. You don't like Ace of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. Libra, be careful. This is a warning that came out because I was actually feeling that the story, the message was finished because it is finished with this. This came through because at the end we have Mercury. Okay? Now, usually the Ace of Swords is all about the truth. You're going to have a little bit of confusion. Beware, Mercury goes from the 9th to the 29th of November. The confusion that you may go through is miscommunication, okay? So be really careful. Whatever communication you get, make sure you clarify it. Because otherwise, it's going to throw you off. Okay, and you might just say or do the wrong thing because of Mercury. Okay, now I know you're very careful with your words, but it's the words from other people that can come through that can confuse you. Okay, so before, well, I guess I don't have to tell you, you're a Libra. Before actually concluding anything and coming to a conclusion, make sure you get clarity on this because miscommunication is here. Okay. And it could cause arguments. And that's what you don't want. You just definitely do not want to argue with anyone because you're a very peaceful person. So, okay, I guess that's clear. Okay, you're going to be setting up your boundaries. Do not worry about it. You can and you should. Okay, just be careful what comes through. When you do set up your boundaries, when you do this and you're not too sure of it because you're not used to telling people do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that. Okay, you're not a boundary person. When this happens, the feedback that you get from this person the Lover's card, because we have to reverse this. When you get that feedback, be careful because there is Mercury around, okay? And it could cause conflicts with miscommunication. Any confusion, clarify, Libra. Really important. Okay, Libra, I'll see you back here on the 11th for the bonus reading based on love for our first anniversary, and we'll get more information on this, okay? So far, so good. I'm really proud of you. You're standing up for yourself. Good for you, Libra. Thank you so much for being with me, for liking, sharing, and for subscribing, because it really helps the channel grow, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye for now, Libra, from Angel.